Wasn't that the name of a boat? Just kidding. In an era where side-scrolling beat-em-ups were thick on the ground, Capcom were one of the most prolific propagators of the genre. Admittedly, it was kinda easy for such games to feel samey, ask anyone who's played Final Fight and Streets of Rage back-to-back. So if there was such a title that could inject a bit of innovation, chances were it would stand out rather drastically. Enter The King of Dragons, a boat game that at quick glance looks dangerously similar to Golden Axe or any of a number of other fantasy-flavored orc-slaying frenzies, but in fact has leveled up the idea. Yeah, it looks conventional, you walk to the right and hit things. The unconventional comes in the implementation of a number of more RPG-ish concepts. In this case, your score doubles as experience points. Upon hitting certain totals, your maximum vitality increases. You've also got upgrades for your weapons and armor, allowing you to scale a little better compared to the ever-increasing threats you're presented with. There are 5 playable characters: a wizard, a dwarf, a cleric, a fighter, and the requisite elf ranger with an unlimited supply of arrows. Each character has a different mix of speed, attack, defense, jump range, swing range, and explosive magic lightning bolty power, which costs a chunk of health, but can get you out of a right pickle. You're locked into your character for the duration of a stage. Should you have to use a continue midway through, you dump back to the character select before beginning the next chunk of your adventure. The select screen also shows the current levels of each hero. Even those you don't use will gain some EXP, so you're not completely hamstrung should you choose to switch gears. The gameplay itself is intense and relatively fair. Timing and evasion seem to play a more critical role in this game than in contemporaries in the genre. Certain classes come equipped with shields that can potentially block enemy fire if you're willing to just hold your horses and stop mashing on the attack button. And then there's the dwarf, who can just walk under oncoming archery barrages like a boss. I understand that some of these Capcom arcade titles saw a rather limited release. Heck, just look at Quiz and Dragons or Mega Man The Power Battles. But when playing The King of Dragons, I felt kinda cheated that I didn't have one of these around when I was growing up. Yeah, Gauntlet Dark Legacy did the same idea a bit better, but that was 2000. This was 9 years prior, and it's still freaking fun, even if there are mimics everywhere, with acid blood. Mimics bleed acid.